That looks crooked. It is. I think that's better. So maybe you have some extra time on your hands this winter and you're looking to use that time to make some extra cash. Well, in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 10 ways to make some extra money at home or online. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrienne. I post videos every Monday on all things investing and personal finance. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and click the subscribe button below. It really helps to support my channel and it's free for you. So all of these things I'm gonna be sharing with you, they're not all going to be able to apply to everybody, but just pick a few that like work for you. A lot of them are easy, do whenever you have time, like you don't have to rely on somebody else. You can pick a few whenever it works best for you, and this is not in any particular order. They're just in order of how I came up with them in my head. And with that being said, let's jump into the video. So number one, sell any old items that you have, including clothing items, electronic items, household items, anything you can really think of. Whenever I'm like kind of bored or I really want to save towards a specific thing I want to purchase, I will go around my home and go through my stuff and find things that I don't want anymore. And if it's a clothing item, I will list it on eBay, Mercari, or Poshmark. Or if it's like a household item, I would put it on like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. Or electronics, I've sold on eBay as well. So there are a lot of ways to just sell items that you already have right now. And that's something super easy to do and something you can choose when you want to do it. Number two, transcribe audio to text using rev.com. So I have done this in the past, a long time ago. I don't really do it anymore, but it is a legitimate way to earn some extra money from home. I will say in the beginning, it is very difficult to make like a substantial amount of money, but if you continue doing it for a while, you can make some extra money. They pay you per minute you transcribe the audio. And number three, something you may have not thought about is to sell any unused gift cards. So I often, this is going to sound really bad, and I've talked about this in the video I did on what's in my wallet. A lot of times when I get gifts that I like really don't want, I will return the gift. Like I'm very particular about gifts. Like if it's not extremely useful to me, like I will return it or I will regift it. If any friends that are watching this, that is just me. I often like return items that I get as gifts if I don't really like them. So I have like several gift cards of things that I've returned that I just don't want anymore. And if it's for like a place that I don't really use, I have sold the gift card online and you do sell it for a discount. Having cash that I'm actually going to use is going to be better than having a gift card just sit around. I forget the statistic, but there is a statistic of how much gift card money goes unspent in America. And it's like a ridiculous amount. If you have any gift cards
that you're like, oh, I think I should use this, or I think I will use this, but you
aren't getting around to it, just like go ahead and sell it. There are several websites you can do, like raise.com. There's quite a few. I'll link everything I'm talking about down in the bar below. Cardpool is another one. But yeah, I'll list them all down in the description bar. Number four is participate in market research. This is personally not one that I have done yet. I have signed up for it and have gotten called back for it, but I've never actually committed to going to one. Especially now, you would think a lot of this market research is done at a specific place, or at least it used to. With COVID going on, they're still doing market research. I still get emails about them, but they're all online. You can look into doing market research online. I will list a few down below in the description bar that you can sign up for, but oftentimes around your area, they will have specific market research companies. And basically what happens in market research is like you fill out a questionnaire, and if you qualify for a think tank type of thing, they just kind of want to figure out how you think and what your marketing shopping habits are. If you qualify for one, they'll call you up and ask you to participate, and they'll give you, I've seen anywhere that they'll pay you from like $50 up to like $400 or $500, which is crazy. And I've seen people who have done it. That's definitely something you can do, and you can do that from the comfort of your home right now. Okay, number five is to scan receipts. And so I've done an entire video about this, of how I've made like hundreds of dollars scanning receipts. And so I will link that down below for you guys to check out. It is an easy way to make money from home, and it's really simple. I use 4 different apps. I use the Fetch app, I use the Receipt Hog app, Receipt Pal app, and I also use the Coin app, all of which I will link all of them down below. I have codes for Fetch, and I also have a code for Receipt Pal. And so if you use those links, for the Fetch one, you get $2 if you sign up. Anyways, I will link that all down down below for you guys to easily check out. And before I go on to the second half of these 10, if you have found this video helpful, please go ahead and click the subscribe button below. It really helps to support my channel. And with that said, let's get back into the video. Okay, the 6th place is to check out Fiverr. If you haven't heard of Fiverr, if you have any sort of skill that you can monetize, like hard skill, like creating websites or creating logos, creating graphics, creating anything like that, there's a bajillion things that you can do on Fiverr. You can basically freelance whatever tasks you can do. So I've gone online and I've almost gotten like graphics made. You can have a website developed, anything like that. You can check out Fiverr and see if there's any hard skills that you have that you can monetize, that you can really do in whatever free time that you have. Okay, the next one is very specific, but is to sell photos. So I'm super into photography. I have always been into photography. I took photography in high school, and then just as I've gotten older, I do a lot of the photography for my church. I also just do it for fun whenever I travel because I really like to travel. But what I'm saying with this is there are several websites that will purchase your photos as like stock photos. I will list a few down in the description bar below as I am talking about everything in this video. The 8th place is online tutoring. Even before COVID started, I knew several people who did online teaching, online tutoring. And so if that's something that you feel like you have an understanding on, there's plenty of parents who would love to pay someone to teach their kids math or teach their kids science or something. So if that's something you're gifted in, you can do that and monetize your teaching abilities and make some money from that. Okay, number 9 is to open a cash bonus checking account. So I don't know if you guys have ever gotten in the mail like these things that are like, if you open a checking account, we'll give you a $400 cash bonus. Well, those are like actually legit. A lot of times you have to keep the account open for a certain amount of time before you can close it, but they will give you extra cash for opening the account. So if that's something you want to do and that's something you're willing to put your time into, then you can totally go ahead and try doing that. And finally, number 10 is to actually look for remote jobs. Personally, with COVID going on, my whole work is all remote right now. I'm certain that my company is not the only company that's remote, but what we have talked about as a company is that being able to hire people remotely has opened the pool of people. Like we can access more people from different places if we're remote. If you have a skill that you can work remotely for a corporation or a company, like companies are still hiring even with remote stuff going on. And honestly, I think remote working is going to be around for a long time. I don't think we're ever going to go back to working in the office like we did before. So definitely go ahead and check out LinkedIn or Indeed.com. LinkedIn was how I found my job. Don't exclude that idea just because you don't think you can work in person. If you have a skill, like there are companies hiring remotely right now. Let me know down in the comments below if you are making some extra cash from home in any way, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe down below, and I will catch you guys next Monday. Bye guys.